Yo, what's going on, Mayberry boys? Welcome back to a brand new reaction video on the YouTube channel. Today we're checking out Stranger Things 4 Spotlight, directing Stranger Things 4 with the Duffer brothers. Before we get the reaction, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, guys, what you guys want to react to next, and don't forget to hit that big fat subscribe button for some more juicy bangers. Without further ado, let's get in the reaction. No wasting any time. Let's go. Boom.
This is what we call the demo pit. We're going to be shooting in here a little bit today with David and Winona. We're also going to be shooting some other stuff, so come check it out.
Hell yeah.
I think our goal with the show is always to try something different every year and make sure the show is evolving. And that comes naturally in a lot of ways because our kids are growing up. It's funny, I can't even call them kids. They're like full-blown young adults now. And so we thought that this was a good year to put them in a full-fledged Nightmare on Elm Street-esque
Hell yeah.
film.
So there still will be some fun to be had throughout the adventures this year.
There's always
but
fun in
overall,
Stranger Things.
I would say that the tone is certainly darker than it's been.
Part of the drive and tension of the season is that we have this big new evil emerge in Hawkins, and for the first time ever, 11 is not there. And not only is she separated by distance, but at the end of season 3, she's lost her powers. So even when she learns about what has happened in Hawkins, she's unable to help them in the same way that she has before.
Bro, imagine coming up with this idea
in order to get
of
her
Stranger
powers
Things.
back,
Just
she has
imagine
to revisit her entire past, which is very traumatic.
Bro, that is
She
so
has to go
trippy.
back and re-experience a lot of the things she wished she had forgotten.
Hey, I was there the other day.
This is
I was there the other day.
Our kids in high school, so they've graduated from middle school and they've moved into high school, and we see them kind of pulled in several different directions, which is challenging for them. We see Lucas; he's pulled over to the side of the jocks.
Yep.
Because he's athletic and he thinks he has a shot at being popular for once. Dustin and Mike, who are less athletically gifted, drift more naturally to the Hellfire Club and the nerds and the outsiders.
Oh yeah.
Steve is really just focused at the beginning of the season on getting dates. He's feeling he's very, very lonely and he's struggling to find that. But while he's focused on that, Dustin, in order to find his place in high school, has really started to bond with the people of the Hellfire Club, specifically Eddie, who runs it, who he starts to really look up to. And that puts a little bit of a wedge between our favorite bromance.
Eddie! This is Steve. He's not gonna hurt you.
The Hellfire Club is a big part of the season. Hellfire Club is a fancy name for Hawk and High's Dungeons and Dragons Club. Pretty nerdy club. It's run by Eddie Munson, who's a major new character, played by Joseph Quinn, who's giving an amazing performance. And he's not your typical nerd in the way that, you know, you would think of nerds at that time.
He's
or
badass.
D&D players at the time. He's into fantasy, of course, but he's also into heavy metal music. He has a band. D&D at the time, there was a concern that it was leading to a rise in Satanism. So to some people in Hawkins, they don't think that it's an innocent game that they're playing, but that there's something more sinister beneath the surface.
So really we're inspired by that sort of satanic panic that was happening around this time. And, you know, Paradise Lost is a documentary series. Those are really inspirations for both the Eddie character and the Hellfire Club.
Eddie Munson. He's the leader of one of these cults. They call themselves Hellfire.
God damn it, Jason. Jason is an idiot.
We have so many distinct visuals.
Oh my god.
We have so many brand new, exciting locations.
To be on this show, I would do anything.
We're spread out all over the place.
Berry College.
We have very different aesthetics. We've got a California aesthetic, a Hawkins spring aesthetic, and then we've got a wintry Russian aesthetic. So all of those different tones playing at the same time is probably the biggest influence on this season.
The start of our season, Joyce receives a mysterious package in the mail. In it is a
Joyce dresses
letter.
so
It almost reads like a ransom letter, but it leads her to believe that Hopper is alive, actually, imprisoned in Russia. And we learn that Hopper is indeed alive. He's imprisoned in the brutal wasteland of Kamchatka, Russia. And he's reached out to Joyce to help him secure money for a possible escape attempt.
Yep.
In California, it's a very different vibe in a lot of ways because the goal for the Californians kind of have that E.T. Valley feel of it. The buyers are in a new sort of suburban location that's really exciting to us, and they've made some new friends. Jonathan has a new best friend named Argyle who works at some place called Circle Boy Pizza. And Argyle is sort of your quintessential 80s stoner.
Serve shot. Serve for boy pizza. This is Argyle speaking.
Hawkins, which is kind of the center for our horror story, has the Creole House, which is a major new sort of haunted house location.
Oh yeah, my
What
favorite
occurs
locations
in that
I've already.
house is
So
pivotal to understanding what has been happening in Hawkins all of these years. The main villain of the season, Vecna, resides in the attic of the Creole House in the Upside Down.
We always like to introduce a new demo creature, as you will, and so we were excited about introducing demo bats.
Oh yeah.
Maybe one of them alone is not very dangerous, but when there's hundreds and hundreds of them coming at you at the same time, they're very, very deadly. And they also have the ability to act as spies. So you may not even see one in the tree, and it spies you. And
Oh,
then
those are so nasty looking.
Because everything is a hive mind in the Upside Down, every monster in there knows that you're there. We learn more this season than we ever have about our mythology. We learn a lot about the Upside Down and what this evil that has been threatening Hawkins all these years really wants. Exciting for us in that way, that there's a lot of story being uncovered here.
And I think probably the fact that we're as spread out as we are this year defines the season more than anything. All these storylines, though disparate as they are, they do end up eventually, inevitably coming together. But it is very unique season.
Ooh. They just wait. Did that confirm that they like come together? I need to rewatch
There's
that.
a lot of story being uncovered here.
And I think probably the fact that we're as spread out as we are this year defines the season more than anything. All these storylines, though disparate as they are, they do end up eventually, inevitably coming together. But it is very unique season.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously confirmed that they're gonna be together and whatever, but they just like doubled down it right there. That's really cool. I like all this behind the scenes stuff. I think it looks awesome, and I am very excited for Volume 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next reaction. Peace.